Hi, I'm Alicia Stetler, and I'll be sharing with you Module 7 from the Your Money, Your Goals toolkit. Module 7 on getting your credit reports and scores is important for a variety of reasons, mostly due to the number of people who will be looking at your credit reports and scores or your clients' reports and scores. Those could be banks, future employers, landlords, insurance companies, and even other people that your clients may want to do business with. You have options to look at your credit report for free once per year. There's a website right here called www.annualcreditreport.com where you can access that report online, and that's open to the general public. There are some other cases where somebody may get additional reports. Some of them include if you're going to be looking for a job in the next 60 days. Others, if you've had an adverse action taken against you, like you've been denied for credit. And in other cases, if you've had some kind of a fraud alert, or you may feel you've been a victim of fraud or identity theft, you could be eligible for an additional free report. So in addition to getting the report online, you can access the report by calling this phone number, or you can mail in a form that can be downloaded at this website and request your report to be mailed to you. It's recommended that you keep track of when you receive the report, because you can request, you don't have to request each report from Equifax, from Experian, from TransUnion on the same date. You can stagger them. Therefore, when you keep track of the date that you requested them, you'll know that in 12 months' time, you can request those reports again. So it's also important to be aware of imposter sites, meaning sites that are trying to look like annualcreditreport.com and get you to put your confidential information into their website, even though they aren't the official place where you're where you have the right to access your credit report. So for people under 18, it can be a little bit more complicated to access your credit report, because you shouldn't actually have credit when you're under 18 unless you've been made a joint owner or authorized user on someone else's account, you're emancipated, the state laws allow you to have contracts below the age of 18, student loans, or because you've been a victim of identity theft or fraud. So only Experian will allow minors to get their report directly. For TransUnion and Equifax, a parent or guardian would have to request the report. Credit scores can be important to know as well, but they're not going to be free like the credit report. Sometimes your bank will give you your FICO score for free, which FICO is the most commonly used credit score. Some people can get a little fixated on what the score is, but if someone's trying to improve their credit, what's actually more valuable information is what's in the report and being reported, because that's the information that's used to make the score. In some cases, you do have a right to a free credit score. For example, if you apply for a mortgage loan and the lender uses that credit score to make a decision about your application, if you are turned down for credit and your score was a factor, or if you get less favorable terms from a lender based on your credit score, such as you get a higher interest rate than the typical customer, then you would be entitled to a free credit score. Thank you.